If you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you'll want to know that some great games are leaving the service on August 19th. Obviously, you can play any of them before they're gone, but here are my picks of the ones I think that you should give a go and try to plat. Leave a comment at the end and let me know which ones you're going to play. Without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at the games that you need to plat before it's too late. First up, we have Bugsnax. This game was given out on Essential back in 2020, so if you claimed it back then, obviously you have a lot more time to plat this game. Even so, this is a very charming and cute first-person adventure game where you explore a mysterious island, capture snack-themed creatures, and uncover a surprisingly emotional story beneath its quirky, colourful surface. There are 31 base game trophies in the game, with a handful of free DLC trophies too. There are no missable trophies here, and only one playthrough is needed with a couple of grindy trophies. One of them is for capturing 100 unique Bugsnax, of which there are only 100 in the base game. Thankfully, a dozen more were added in that free DLC update, meaning you can catch a few of these to fill up the 100 just in case some of the base game Bugsnax are too hard for you to catch. Aside from a few Bugsnax being difficult to catch, the game overall is pretty easy and straightforward, and you should be able to snack on that platinum trophy within 15 hours or so. Next on the list is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. There are 54 trophies here, with around a quarter of them being story related. Thankfully, there's only one missable trophy, and this is where you need to get help from two allies during combat. This one's missable because you are unable to team up with one of these allies later in the game. Only one playthrough is needed, granted you do get that missable trophy, with a handful of them being collectible related, such as finding all the shards in the game, completing all force tiers, and filling up your aquarium. The rest of them are misc related, such as riding creatures for 500 meters, as well as a bunch of combat trophies which you can thankfully obtain in the training part of the game, given that you do have the correct abilities to do them. Other than possibly needing a guide to find all of the collectibles, this game is not very hard to beat, and you should be able to collect that platinum trophy in under 50 hours. Last on the list, which is also one of the best games to join the catalogue, is The Witcher 3. This game can be pretty daunting to start, especially since it will be leaving the service in under a month's time. There are 53 trophies in the base game, and a bunch of them are missable. One of these is for collecting all of the Gwent cards in the game, and you can only obtain a handful of these during missions that you cannot replay, meaning you will be locked out of the trophy. It is highly recommended to follow a guide for this one, as well as a few of the other missable trophies such as the full crew trophy. You also need to play on the hardest difficulty in the game for a trophy, but thankfully this difficulty is not that hard to get through. Once you do complete the game on that mode, feel free to switch it to easy mode to clean up any combat or other trophies you still need to collect. Ultimately, this is around a 5 out of 10 in terms of difficulty, and should take you about 100 hours to slice your way to that platinum trophy. So there you have it. 3 games that I think that you should try and plat before they leave the service on the 19th of August. Bugsnax, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and The Witcher 3. Will you attempt any of these games? Or are there any other games that you will try out? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.